Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bite all my stress. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Check it out. Yo. Feel the rhythm of the bass mark. Man up. Feel the rhythm of the bass mark.
Welcome to TK Madden Football Geometry. Today I'm going over a defensive coverage against the pass offense. And this is a defensive coverage I like to call cover 8. The reason why I call it cover 8 because I take a cover 6 and I turn it into a cloud-based defense where we try to cover the whole entire field. Okay, so we have eight defenders covering the pass coverage, and that's the reason why we call it cover 8. So I'm gonna break down how to turn a cover 6 into a cover 8. I'm gonna break it all down for you, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like cover 8 defensive coverage. Cover 6, nickel cover 6 defense, and this video is really called cover 8. Okay, this is my cover 8 defense, and cover 8 is nothing but a cover 6 covering the whole entire field. Okay, and I'm gonna show you how I do this. But the most important thing in your depth chart is go to replacement right end. So at your replacement right end, you want to have your a good linebacker that has great hit power and has at least over 80 speed and that can catch the ball. So he has the ability to stop the run and has great hit power. He can tackle. He has great speed and he can catch the ball. So you want to put him at your replacement right end. So this is only important for nickel packages. So when nickel packages, you want to replace your right end with a linebacker, okay, with a true linebacker, not a DT, not a regular right end or a left end, with a regular linebacker. So I have a right linebacker playing as my replacement right end, okay, and this is only for nickel packages, all right, only for nickel packages. So for this to work, this is called cover 8 coverage, cover 8 defensive coverage. And you're probably like, what's a cover 8 defensive coverage? Well, I'm going to tell you why I call it cover 8 defensive coverage. So, like I told you, it's a cover 6, nickel cover 6, and turning the nickel cover 6 into a cover 8 cloud defense. Okay? So we can go to nickel. It can be nickel 245, it can be nickel normal. So we're going to use nickel 245, and we go to cover 6. And this is really good against what you say against 3 receivers or more. When a person has 3 receivers or more, 3 receivers, 4 receivers, or maybe 5 receivers, but mostly 3 receivers or 4 receivers, you might want to use this type of defense. All right, so we'll put the computer on a random offense. We use like a random 4 receiver, 3 receiver offense. And so what we're going to do here, so we're going to take that replacement right end and put him in the hook curl. So we got him on hook curl. So now we got 3 yellow zones. All right. Now we're going to take one of our safeties in the cover 6, and we're going to have him play the inside third. So now we got him playing the inside third. So now we're going to take one of the outside CBs and put him on the outside third. Okay, so we're going to have him play the outside third. So then we're going to put everybody on cloud flats. So now it looks like this. But what I like to do is put the outside CB on a deep half to make it look like this. Okay, so now we turn it into a cover 8. The reason why I call it cover 8 because we have 3 deep blues, and we have 3 yellow zones. We got 2 vertical, we got 2 yellow zones, 2 people working the vertical hook, yellow zone and one big middle hook zone in the middle. Okay, so you got a middle linebacker working that guy, working the middle. And then we have two outside zones. We got them in cloud flats. Okay, so this is a big cloud. So we got 3 yellow zones, 3 deep blue zones, and 3 outside zones. So that's cover 8. So the reason why that's why we call it cover 8, because we have 8 people covering the pass ball, the short pass ball or deep pass ball. We got 8 people covering. So this is how we cover the field. So we turn cover 6 into a cover 8. This guy right here is very important in the nickel package. So in cover 6, your replacement right ends are very, very important, because you want this guy right here to be able to catch and to be able to block, stop the run. So you want to have him have hit power if the person runs, and you want him to be able to catch the ball, because he's going to work all this right here. This guy's working all this. So that's why it's very important to have, in a nickel package, to have a linebacker play that replacement right in. All right. So your person that's playing on offense doesn't know that you're covering the field. He doesn't even know that you're covering the field. All right. So this is what we call our cover 8 defensive coverage. We turn cover 6 and turn it into a cover 8. So let me do it one more time. All right, let me do it one more time. So let's cover field one more time. Let me show you how to do it again. All right, so we'll take the replacement right in, put them in a vertical hook. We take a safety, put them in a inside third. We take our left CB, put them in a deep half, right? Put everybody on the outsides on the cloud flat. Now, what I also like to do, before I switched over, you saw one of the guys had the outside wide open. Was very, very, very important. You might want to base a line over here. And the reason why is sometimes you want to base a line because you want to get this guy that's working the outside to be more closer over here, just in case he throws it to the outside, so he can be faster. He can be right here a little bit faster. So that's why you might want to base a line when you do that. When you're in this type of coverage, you don't have to base a line, but sometimes it's good to base a line just to have this guy closer to the outside. So this is what I call the cover 8 defensive coverage. We take nickel cover 6 and we turn it into a cover 8, basically by we're taking our replacement right in, putting him in a vertical hook zone, and taking our free safeties, put him in an inside third, taking the outside taking our the outside CB on the left hand side, put him in the deep half, and then everybody we put it in clouds, and then we cover the field. This is called cover 8. We have 8 people covering the passing coverage. I'm TK, and thank you for watching TK Madden Football Geometry.